one knee coming up the middle, the other wrapping around the outside. And I can hold on to the shins. Look at this like hook at the side that I want to get. Just we're gonna emphasize here. I'm not gonna like go elbow deep and hook the thing. I just want to get thumb behind their ankle, lift, and catch, drop down to the other side, lift, catch, pinch your knees together. The opponent can move for you. I'll give you a little hand. Keep that top. Balance. That's a pretty good thing. What we're looking to do, just for rule's sake, is not cross our foot over like this too much. We're just gonna stamp our foot on the hip, and I want to see your hips off. So what I want to see is this. Like lazy here like this. I want to see your hips off the ground when you wrap the leg, when you come up. But you're stamping your foot on the hip, pinching the knee. Good little indicator is that your knee should be above the kneecap here, your opponent's kneecap. That's where your pinch should be. Your pinch should be on the knee. Okay, so your pinch should be up here. Clap your knees together. That's what you're looking for. Switch sides. Alright? Just holding the foot. We're just hooking the foot lightly. Don't do this for now. Okay? Alright, we're never going to do that tonight. Okay, good to go. Back and forth. 3, 2, 1. As I'm here, I'm making my distance. I'm going to go shin like to sit on his. I want to sit my shin on top of his instep and like hug his leg. Here. I'm using my other hand to like frame away. I don't want him to go anywhere. I'm just going to use like a C. Okay, thumb behind the kneecap, frame it on here like this. And my knee is always going to, or his knee, sorry, is always going to be connected to my chest. Okay, so I don't ever want to pull him into the guard here like this. I'm not going to pull him with my hand. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load his knee up on my chest, right? So I'm going to go here. I'm going to fall to my side, not to my back. Go to my side, beneath his leg. I'm going to load his knee up on my chest, you can see. Okay, here like this. My frame's still on here, so we can't move this leg, nice and straight. Now I kick. And I'm into the guard position. Okay? So look at that from the other side. So we're going to sit. We're going to sit. That's what happens when I do it. Like, so from here, get my knee to the chest. I'm going to fall to my shoulder onto towards the foot like that. I'm framing on here. Okay? So don't let me see anybody pull them onto your back. I'm going to fall to the shoulder. I want his shin weight on my shin and his knee weight on my chest. I want him to like lose his balance. See? When he puts his hands down on the mat here, that's perfect for me because that means his feet are really, really light. Now we're in business. Okay? So let's just do this back and forth. We're just going to try and get in. So. Simple as. And guys, just do one side. Just do your best side. Okay? Good to go. Let's go 3, 2, 1. I've seen before. Just going to do our first sweep off. This is the fundamental like lumberjack sweep off. So from here, hook, tie. From here, if you're struggling with this position, you can't remember which way the leg goes. The easiest thing to do is think about hugging his legs and doing a footlock or doing a guillotine on his leg, okay? So don't think about your leg position so much as just pull his leg in and then your leg position will kind of figure itself out, okay? Once we're here, we can't be like this. It's too easy for him. You get lots of balance here. So I must be up, knees clamped together, and just put your elbow on the ground. I'll explain why the elbow on the ground in a sec. Just put your elbow on the mat. Don't think about hugging his leg, elbow on the mat. I'll explain why in a sec, okay? First sweep today, hips up, lumberjack down. So I want to knock his knee with my body weight. Up. Down. We're just going to stop here for like the full lock, but we're not going to do the full lock. All right, let's have a look at that. I was going to show, Nate, if you just like step over into the mount.
Step over in the mount.
Just put your foot there. Okay, so we're going to put our elbow on the ground and not grip. Because the problem is, one of Nate's like best escapes is to turn his knee downwards here instead to push his heel up. And if he can do that, he can put some weight through me, and it's difficult. So I'm going to block with his elbow. Wait, turn now. I can block his heel from rotating, okay? So don't think about like gripping now. You haven't swept me. I'm not going to fall from here most of the time. So your priority now is to sweep. So when we go, let's go full head sweep. Elbow to the mat. Just here. Hands just behind his leg like you're holding like a rugby ball or something. Now hips up. Notice my hips are already up. Hips up and down to the side. Up. And just hold here. Okay? Once you get here, I just want you to open your elbow. Don't worry too much about what you're going to do next. Okay? We'll change the foot lock here for a second. All right, let's go. If you have confusion with the end, just call me over. It's no problem. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Imagine it was a problem. Coming forward. So when I go here and I get to this position, okay, I rock it back. When he tries to like step forwards with this foot here. Simple as catching here and just straight down now for standard schoolboy sweep. Same again on the next elbow here like this. Okay? Nobody needs any help with that again. It should be fine. It's really, really simple. Just like the schoolboy sweeping guard. Okay, let's have a look at another one now. So I'm giving you like 3 scenarios. Yes! Sorry. That's the effect of that vaccine, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Oh, you forget something, all you do. Right, look. Next one, when I go, he's got to step back here, so he's going to use this foot for balance back. So when I go to hit this way, this one's got to be quick, guys. I've got to change my foot on top, so I'm going to take my foot out, do the butterfly hook, stand here. I'm going to come to 50-0 on the far side. I've got 2 feet out on this side. So I'll show that again in a second. What we've done. Okay. We've got 3 options now. Our lumberjack sweep from the start, schoolboy sweep, and then this scissors variation. Let's look. This way is probably here. So now, okay, he steps forward, schoolboy, okay. He steps back here. He's making his balance back this way because I'm trying to sweep him this way, okay? 1, 2. And our feet are going to come in front here. Like this, okay? Say we get like a loose grip on the foot. We're going to do a foot lock in a minute. Be patient. You will get to foot lock once tonight. Just loose grip on the foot for now. So let's look at that again. So everything comes off the first sweep. Just remember that. I need him to counter. And then I'm going to go for those, right? So remember here, he counters forwards, schoolboy. Okay? He counters backwards, foot exchange. Oh, good. If I landed like that, I was landed in the single leg position. Usually when I do that foot exchange, I'm going to land 2 feet over this way. Same foot lock when we go to do it. No real modification, so don't worry about which way you stand. As long as we keep it tight with our knees, here, right here. It's all good, okay? 2 feet in front of it. Let's go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Full lock we've done before, but I'm just going to modify it slightly for you for NoGi because let's say we do the first one. Go to here. So, most people learn the foot lock in the gi, where I'm going to use this hand, I'm going to grab my collar here now. But obviously I can't grab my collar, right? Obviously. So let's just focus on a couple of things. First off, you're not guillotining his foot. You might tap him this way. Tough guy, it's very hard to, because if you got good kind of experience, they know that there's only so much squeeze on it. And a lot of guys can put up with a lot of pain, especially the adrenaline's pumping and stuff like that. So yeah, just like pulling on it to try and create pain. It's no good. See, remember that a submission, like full lock, leg lock, and arm lock, they're all like the thread of the break is what makes you tap, okay? So what we're looking to do is this, okay, and this. We're trying to squeeze his toes together, and we're going to try and like bend his foot around the corner, right? So you're not just trying to like squeeze on his Achilles, all right? So the shallower your hand, the better. So you almost want it to be that his foot is like almost escaped. So my thumb, the good thing about this actually versus NoGi is you'll get a better sense of where your hand should be without like the grips and all on. So you'll know exactly where you are in terms of his foot. So for me, look, my thumb is just showing there, and I'm going to connect my hand just like I would in the guillotine choke, you know. Fingers over fingers like so, okay? My job is to do it with the lat. So I can't come up already there a little bit. Is to do it with my lat, squeezing his toes together. Okay, so my lat is going to do a lot of the job, a lot of the work. Pinching his toes, and then when I come off my elbow, I'm going to try and twist his foot around my back. So my elbow goes behind me, so don't lie to your shoulder here like this. There's no pressure whatsoever on Nate's foot there. So my elbow goes behind me. There it is there, okay. I'll go even looser, just a little bit. Elbow going behind me, and then look at the mat. Okay, okay. So from here, you get a right, the guy should feel like he's gonna get like toe hold. Okay, it's legal. It feels like this is perfectly legal, though. It's not the problem, guys, when the when the rules start to take over and you're not allowed to toe hold people, it's about the threat to the knee. There's no threat to the knee here. That's why it's legal. So it doesn't matter what you do to the foot. Okay? Do you understand what I mean? That's what we're trying to do. Right? As shallow as you can. Elbow and last, doing 80-90% of the work here. Foot stamped on the hip to keep him from blocking. Knees pinched so that he can't rotate and move his foot out of the way. Elbow goes behind. And bring your chin to the mat. Okay? Let's go again.
Don't try this one.
No, I'm pretty happy with that one actually. Can't do the other side anyway. So. Up and down. Shallow grip. Connect your fingers. Shallower the better, guys. Almost like that his foot has escaped. I did a liar that time. Okay? If we just watch. Have we seen Nate's toes? You see how close they are to escaping? That's what you want. So you don't want this. That's like where he's got defense. There, I got to bend those back down. That's what we want there. Okay? Good to go? So one submission for tonight, so enjoy it.